Alright fuckers, welcome back to the channel. No, I'm not dead, I am still alive. Unfortunately, just started a new job, been training at the gym, and that is why I have been busy the past few weeks. Haven't really uploaded anything. I think I've made like one video in the last 3 weeks, unfortunately, but yeah, I'm ready to put that behind me now. We're going to move on, daily vids, all that good stuff, and today we're here to talk about the match review between Kilmarnock and Hearts of Midlothian. This was the final game of the Scottish Premiership season, and it's a season that I am pretty happy to see come to an end. In terms of from a Hearts fan's perspective, it's not been a great season. Yes, there's been great moments. Obviously, the 4-0 defeat of Celtic, that was fantastic. Pumping them at Tynecastle was great. We had that run of, 10 hours without conceding a goal. I mean, that was fantastic as well. But overall, it's been poor, man. A lot of times we've been struggling up front. We've been very defensive under Lafine, and we've finished 6th place, which is not where we want to be. We want to be competing for those European spots, up with the likes of Aberdeen, Rangers and Hibs. Unfortunately, it hasn't happened, but I think with maybe the right signings, maybe the change of manager, I don't think that's going to happen, but I would like a change of manager. No disrespect to Craig Lafine, he did an alright job this season, but at the end of the day, I don't think he's the right man to take Hearts forward. He's too negative. And I'd love Steve Clarke. I know he could argue he's also negative as well, but if you look at the results he's got with Kelly, then it would be a fucking no-brainer why we shouldn't take him. But anyway, let's talk more about the game today. It was a weird game. We mostly played a young team, so obviously nothing to play for. Win, lose or draw, we were going to finish 6th, and I'm thinking Craig Lafine thought maybe it would just give some experience to the younger lads. So the lineup was Hamilton in nets, Logan, Hughes, Hamilton and Moore, the back four, Cowie, Cochrane, Callaghan and McDonald in the midfield, and Lafferty up front, and Milinkovic as well. How can I forget about Milinkovic? So anyway, with Kel Lafferty up front, and unfortunately we lost 1-0 thanks to a Lee Irwin goal. But performance wise, I've seen us definitely put in worse performances. It was a decent performance, especially considering how many kids we had in the team, but at the end of the day, it was still a disappointing away defeat. And what do you expect really this season? Our away form has been absolutely dreadful, and that is something that we're going to have to fix next season. You can't be competing at the top end of the table for European spots when your when your away record, is that poor. So yeah, man, like I said, kind of just a bland finish to the season. A 1-0 defeat to Kelly. Didn't expect anything more than that though. Yeah, all we need to do now is wait and just try and rebuild next season, try and get some good players in. Are we really sad to see Dimitri Mitchell go back to Man United on loan? I would love it if we could get him possibly for another year. Also, Kel Lafferty, I think his future could be in doubt. After the game, he came back out and applauded the Hearts fans. Is that a sign that he might be away? Is that the last we're going to see him in a maroon jersey? It could be. And then there's also Stephen Naismith, who I think we all know he was not going to stay any longer than the 5 months that he came for. We'd like to keep him, but I just doubt it's going to happen. But overall, I think our squad is pretty decent. We've got a lot of young talent coming through, and if we can add some, better players, some more experienced players to our first 11, then I think we could do well next season. But we're just going to have to wait and see. And Kilmarnock, can they keep Steve Clarke? Who knows? If I was Steve Clarke, I would take the opportunity and move to a bigger club. He done amazingly well, 5th place with Kilmarnock, but I highly doubt he can do any better than that. Kilmarnock have got a lot of good players. You've got Craig Kelty, Greg Taylor. They've got a bunch of good players, and I wouldn't be surprised if a few of them move on here in the summer. So if I was Steve Clarke, I would take the opportunity. And yeah guys, so that is it. I'm looking forward to next season. Only going to have to wait 3 or 4 months, which is fucking shit, but at least we've got the World Cup, so we can that should take up some time and hopefully make this wait not drag. And unfortunately, we're not going to have any Europa League qualifiers. They normally start in I believe June, July. July even, sorry. So yeah, we're not going to have any of them to look forward to. But that can be our goal for this next season. Try and get back into European football. And yeah, talking about European football, I do think we're going to have a pretty successful year this year. I think this is going to be probably the strongest lineup we've had in Europe. We've got obviously Celtic in the Champions League, Aberdeen and Rangers in the Europa League, and then it's either going to be Hibs or Motherwell, depending on what happens in the Scottish Cup final. So, especially if it's Hibs and they keep Neil Lennon, as much as it pains me to say it, I think we could do very well in Europe next season, and we could definitely get the coefficient back up. So, I think that's what we need to do. I know a lot of people they don't like supporting other Scottish clubs in Europe, but I do. Even if it is Hibs, even if it's Rangers or Celtic, at the end of the day, it's good for Scottish football. It helps the coefficient, and the stronger the Scottish League is, the stronger Hearts will be. That's the way I look at it. And you know, yeah, man. So there you go. Let me know down below, guys. Do you support other Scottish clubs in Europe? And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. 1-0 Kilmarnock. Pretty pish way to end the season, but what could you expect? We're away from home. We were never going to get the win. Until next time, though. Peace.